I have with me the brand new BYD Seal, full electric, top of the range, all-wheel drive, and in this video I will make a complete review, interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system, everything about this BYD Seal you will find out in this video. I will have separate video with the car where I drive the car. If you want to see that video, definitely check out on the channel. Probably the video is already there, so check it out for more details on how it's on the road. If you are in Germany, if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, I really recommend you to go at Autohaus Ries. They are close to Constanz. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. Definitely check them out. They are super nice. They will help you with everything, and they have all the new models from BYD right here ready to test drive, so definitely check them out. Before we start the review, interior, exterior, I want to give you some technical data, some important technical data about the car, some things that other reviewers online didn't talk about the car, and I want to go a little bit deeper with those details, and then we will talk a little bit about the exterior and the interior of the car and the material and space and so on. First of all, I will start with the most important thing about BYD in general. This BYD Seal has it as well, so is the battery. So as you probably know, BYD make one of the best battery in the world, so they kind of call it BYD Blade battery. Probably you already heard about it, and it's using an LFP battery. LFP battery, they are one of the most reliable, safe, and let's say like they last the longest from the old battery. Why is that? And I kind of go a little bit deeper in detail. I have the LFP battery also on my Tesla Model Y standard range. Tesla also offer this kind of battery, but the good and the difference between Tesla and BYD is that the BYD has a more advanced technology and it has a bigger battery, LFP battery. Even though they are not so dense as the normal NMC battery, they are much more safer and reliable, and BYD test this battery and they are one of the most safest battery in the world. They kind of test, if you probably know, this nail penetration in the battery. So when you penetrate the battery, usually the NMC battery kind of not explode, but kind of get on fire pretty fast and kind of explode after a while. But this battery right here was penetrated by the nail, was tested, and the temperature was not exceed 60 degrees, which is incredible. No smoke, no explosion and stuff like that. So from this point of view, from the safety point of view, this is a great battery. It's not only safe, it's also very reliable in time. So it lasts from 3 to 5 times longer, and it's able to go up to 5,000 life cycles. What mean that? You can charge it and discharge it up to 5,000 times, and usually the NMC battery are up to around 1,500 times. So imagine that you have like 3 times longer life. So this is just incredible. I mean, it's not only reliable and safe, but it's also a bigger battery, and probably it's one of the biggest LFP battery installed on the car. Of course, I mean on BYD company, not only Seal, because the tank have a bigger battery, 108 kilowatt hour. This one has around 82, if I remember well. I will give you in a second the technical data, but keep in mind it's very reliable. It has also 5 stars at Euro NCAP safety test on this Seal, so reliable, safe, and probably one of the best car when it comes to battery, safety, and reliability in time. So if you would buy this car, probably you can have it for many more years than you will have an NMC electric car. So this is a good point and a good reason why you should buy this BYD Seal, and I will give you a few more as we go in the video. So this is something that I definitely want to point out in this video before we go forward. Another thing, it has a vehicle to load. That means the car is able to send electricity to other electronics. Up to 3 kilowatts is the power. Wheelbase 2 centimeters. I'm not going to go in this detail. I will talk a little bit later about that. Another thing to point out is the suspension, double wishbone independent suspension on the front with frequency adaptive suspension. We will talk about that in the test drive. And on the rear, multi-link independent suspension. So the suspensions are also good. Another very important thing is the fact, the warranty, right? You buy a new car, you want a good warranty in time. So you have 6-year or 150,000 kilometer warranty on this car body and everything else. But when it comes to battery, you have 8 years or 200,000 kilometers, which is a very good warranty. warranty. The version that I have with me, it comes in two version design. It's the entry-level version, which came as a rear-wheel drive, and we have this Excellence, which is an all-wheel drive. That means it has one electric motor on the front, one electric motor on the rear. It comes standard with a heat pump, battery capacity 82.5 kilowatt-hour battery, LFP battery, one of the biggest LFP battery installed on the car, which is great. At least in this class probably is the biggest. The range of the car on this version, on the Excellence version all-wheel drive, because the design version has a longer range. On this Excellence version it's 520 kilometers, and in the city it's around 600 kilometers. Usually, you know, electric cars in the city tend to go longer and have better range. Consumption around 18.2 kilowatt hour. Charging speed 150 kilowatt in DC and 11 kilowatt in AC. Why is that? Because LFP battery, not only that, they are heavier and they have less dense chemicals, but also the charging speed will be a little bit lower, but will be more reliable in time. But trust me guys, 150 kilowatt, it's more than enough. Most of the time, all the electric car charge under 100 kilowatts, so yeah, don't worry too much. The numbers are really good. Power of the car, 523 horsepower, 670 newton meters. We will test that in the test drive. More than enough power. 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. It's insane. Top speed 180 km per hour. It's limited there. The weight of the car 2185 kilograms. It's a little bit heavier because of this LFP battery. It's not so dense, so it takes more space and it's a little bit more heavier, but the technology is insane. The trunk capacity 400 liters, and the good part is that the car has also a front space with 53 liters. Turning circle 11.4 meters, and of course the price for this top of the range version, which basically come kind of standard. You can choose only the color, and by the way, the color that I have on the car today, this green matte, it's extra custom made, so will not come like that as standard from the factory, but it looks amazing in this matte color, and we will talk about that as we go outside. But the starting price 50,990 euro for the top of the range model, and I think the design version, the entry-level version, it's around 45,000 or something like that, but it's a pretty good price for what this car offer. In general, I think I cover almost all the technical data and all the important information. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Let's go outside, talk a little bit about the exterior design lines, and then we will go inside and I will show you also this multimedia, because we have so many things to talk about, so many things to like about this car. And for some of you that living in a country where BYD have dealership and you can buy it, and even for those of you that you don't have this option, for example, if you live in Europe, if you are in a European country that you cannot buy a BYD car, but you want to drive a BYD car, the good point is that you can come in Germany, you can import your car without any extra taxes, and this is a big advantage. For example, if you live in Europe but you don't have a dealership there, and of course you can come here in Germany or wherever country that have a BYD, and then you can service it there. But yeah, electric cars doesn't need too much service, so usually you don't have to worry too much about that. But anyway, let's go outside. This is the key, pretty nice, pretty modern, I will say. BYD on the back, a little bit of chrome, and 4 buttons here, pretty clear, pretty easy to use. It's also light and small, but the good part is that you can use also your phone to come to the car and unlock the car, so you don't have to always have your key with you, which is great. And you can go also on the phone, you have on the application a lot of information about where is the car, and you can also schedule the climatic system and so on. Anyway, now what you can do with the key, down here you see this button. If you press it for a while, for a few seconds, the car will basically start. And when you start the car, you can see the lights are on, hazard lights on for a while, and then if you go inside and look inside, you can see now the climatic system, it's also on. So for example, before you go inside the car, if you talk with someone, and also you can close it from here, by the way, a few seconds. If you talk with someone and before you go inside, if you want to make it warm, you can also start it from here, and the climatic system will start as well, so you can get ready before you go inside the car. Other buttons, from here 2 times you will open the trunk. It comes with electric lift gate on the trunk, which is great. You have the buttons right here press this button and the trunk will close. Other buttons, of course, you can lock the car, and you can see while you're locking the car, you don't have to always press the buttons, by the way. You can also lock the car by pressing this button here on the handle, or also unlocking the car by pressing this button on the handles. But you can do it also from the key. You can see it comes with those super nice handles that come inside the doors, which will improve the aerodynamic, which is great, and also the sound insulation will be good at high speeds. You can also unlock it from here. You can see the handles are quite nice on this version in black glossy. They look really nice with BYD writing here on the upper end. It looks really nice in contrast with this gray color, but you can see it also, they came in white on that version right there, and we will talk about that in a second. And it comes also with standard electric folding mirrors, which is super convenient. So in general, this is the key. As I said before, usually the car comes with the normal colors like white, like you can see this blue, but this one, this green color, it's custom made. They kind of customize like that with this gray matte color, and it looks so good. The good part with matte colors, and also usually when you have bright colors and not dark colors, is the fact that you can see every single line of the car, and you can see these Seal have some beautiful lines added to it, because if you look at this white car, it's good that you can still see the lines, but if this will be black, you cannot see so well the lines. But here, check this out, look at those lines here, how nice, how pronounced they look right now on this matte color. Look at the line here, look at those lines around here, around here in the back. It makes the car much more aggressive. It's kind of more attractive. It looks much better with the matte color, and in general the car looks extremely well. As a design, I have nothing to complain about it. I don't know if I wish to have something different. It's a great combination between this new design, electric design, round design, to improve the aerodynamic, but it's a great combination because it has some elements to make it look aggressive, to make it look sportier and attractive for most of the people. So in general, as an exterior design, I would say it's a very attractive car. It's a very beautiful car in comparison with Tesla Model 3, because this is kind of direct competitor. I think it's a little bit more aggressive, more nicer, more sportier. It has definitely a nicer design. I don't know, the new Model 3 Highland, it kind of look good. It start to have those lines, aggressive lines, so it's kind of compete the same. I guess it's more about personal taste, but to be honest, I kind of like a little bit more this one, at least with this matte color. There are also some elements that look good and they kind of improve. So you can see down there on the down skirt, even though it looks great with the black glossy, they kind of add some stickers around here that make it stand out a little bit more, and that's also super nice. I think they kind of nail it and it looks great. I think this contrast of black glossy, you know, around the windows, on the handles, on some elements, and also the rims, by the way, they are standard. Those are the standard rims, 19-inch rims. You can see on all models they are kind of the same rims, but they fit really good with the overall design of the car. Another thing, guys, I saw on some forums I read yesterday, and some people kind of was worried in the beginning about the ground clearance. I tried to find the ground clearance of the car. I didn't find some official numbers, but I find that the car have the lowest point, it's 12 centimeters, but it goes to a little bit higher after that, around 200 centimeters. So yeah, this is something to keep in mind. If you drive a lot of off-road, probably you should go with a bigger one, probably, yeah, with a bigger model like Seal U, for example. But man, the fact that it sits low like that, it's great because it's very efficient and also will stay fantastic on the road. We will talk about that in the test drive video. Up here you have a panoramic glass roof that comes standard all over the roof. Look incredible, you will see when we go inside. And it's continuing in the back, pretty nice, simple, sleek design in the back, tinted windows on the back. Also down here you have some black glossy area, and then tinted windows on the side. Glossy plastic, I mean it's glossy black between the windows, look great as a transition. Also some rubber here, so the quality look great and overall the design look nice. And also this area here with those lines add a little bit of aggressiveness to the car, and it looks really cool. I really like also the black handles. In the back here you have LED all over the car, so you don't have any halogen light in this car, and this is a huge plus for the car. So you can see you have this LED light bar that goes across the back of the car with a little bit of chrome on the upper side. You have sequential turning signals, and you have those kind of three-dimensional kind of LED light, red LED light inside, BYD Tech writing here. It looks cool. It looks really good. Also pretty simple, pretty slick design in the back. Now if you want to open the trunk, because everything is slick, you can see all this area in the back here, it's simple and slick. You have this button from where you open the trunk. Here it's also the camera, the reverse camera. Probably will get dirty pretty easy, but anyway, it's getting dirty down here also pretty easy. And I saw some people like complaining that it get dirty also, this button, but trust me guys, I have my Tesla Model Y parked right there, and I have to open the trunk like that. You know, the button is here, and it's always dirty. I always get black on the car, at least in the winter, like it's this weather. You have LED lights also on the number plate, which is great. Down here you have the reverse light and also the fog lamp on these areas, and they are LED light as well. Also very aggressive, very nice. The bumper in the back with kind of an air diffuser design, so it looks aggressive, it looks nice. You can see also under the car. Now in the back you have 4 sensors. You can see the sensor is here, and then you have this element that make the car look quite aggressive, but really it really look good with this sticker, with those paint protection film in matte color. I really like that. I'm a big fan of those matte colors, to be honest, but overall the back end look good. Now here you have the charging port, 150 kilowatt in DC or in AC, 11 kilowatt charging power. It's really good. It feels good as a quality when you touch the door here. And also when you close it, it feels pretty nice as quality. You know, when you touch the things and yeah, certain areas, you know that the car is made with great attentions. 19-inch rims, and the tires are winter tires right now. Those are the rims, kind of standard, those black glossy with BYD in the middle. What I was impressed to see is the fact that we have ventilated brake discs on the rear, brake caliper normal, but if we go in the front, you can see that the car have not only ventilated brake discs, but they are cross-drilled brake discs. 4 pistons in the front with the gray brake caliper, look great, impressive. And then you can see here the size of the tires. And down here, if we go back on the down skirt, you can see this black element on the lower end. Another thing that is important, if I would buy the car, you can see right now they have this paint protection film in this area, so will protect the paint of the car. I will definitely add some paint protection film at least around this area here or something to protect the paint in time. That will be better because if you live in a country where you have a lot of salt, winter and stuff like that, will be better to protect you from rust in time. So protect that area if you have the car or if you will buy the car. Now, nice element here in black glossy. It says BYD design, and it's not the design version, it's just like BYD, they designed this car, something like that. But yeah, really interesting. Now going to the mirror, again, see here I saw some super kind of fancy element, like from business expensive car, premium element. You can see the black glossy, it goes all the way here. The leg of the mirror, it's in black glossy. Turning signal LED light, you have it here and you have it also here. You have this camera for 360 degrees camera, and you have a pretty big mirror glass. Here you have the blind spot technology, and then you can see that inside the mirror cap you have black glossy. So that says a lot about the car. So the car overall, it's kind of spreading premium quality. That's the word for the car. Now up here on the windshield you have the cameras for all the safety features within the traffic speed limit, lane assist, and you have also there, you can see on the right side, the sensors for the light and raining. Going in the front, also on the hood, nice lines, aggressive line on the front end. You can see this in matte gray, and you can see it in white, the way it looks. Which one you like it better? I think this one looks fantastic, and I think the contrast with the daytime running light down there, it looks just crazy good. You have BYD, also super nice here, writing in this chrome, and it fits so nice. Look at this matte. You can see every single line. It looks much more pronounced. Now here is the turning signal in this area. Here you have LED headlamps, full LED headlamps, adaptive LED headlamps, not matrix but adaptive LED headlamps. Here you have some nice elements, sporty element, daytime running light around down here. And also here you have a real air intake, so you can see the air will go inside there and then go outside around here to improve the aerodynamics. So that's also, but very nice design with very good taste. Black glossy, and then here you have the air intakes with active cooling. So here you have some clappers that they close and open depending what the car need to be cool or not. So overall, and by the way, the camera, the front camera is here over the number. So this is another plus comparison with Tesla Model 3, which doesn't have that front camera. Plus it has the 4 sensors, real sensors around here. So this is again something much more precise when you park the car, so you don't have to think too much. Now that I show you the exterior, I want to show you also what is under the trunk, guys. From here 2 times, just like that, like on a BMW, you open that trunk, I will stop the lights, also put it on auto. And then the good part is that in comparison with other car manufacturers, like some car manufacturers doesn't have this space here even on SUVs or bigger car, but BYD have a space here in the front, 54 liters. Here you have the wiper liquid, so you put the liquid right here. Very nice plastic with very nice design, BYD here. From here you open it, simple as that, 54 liters, where you can put your cable. It is not huge, but it's more than enough to put some cables or some items right here. So this is also super good. Now let's go in the trunk. In the trunk, as you saw before, this is the button to open it. Automatic lift gate also in the trunk, very easy to open. Now of course, because it's not a hatchback, the disadvantage is that you don't have a huge entrance, but that's normal for this type of car. Also it's the same story with Tesla Model 3, but I guess you have 400 liters, probably more than enough for you to carry plenty of stuff, also go to holiday. Now here are the buttons to close it, also pretty fine quality around here. I will have to take out the numbers for a while. Let me put it down here and let me take this out, and then I will show you a little bit better. So let me put it down here. So now you can see a little bit better the entrance. It's not huge, but it's more than enough to carry your bags. 400 liters, some plastic at the entrance, is not completely flat. You have like 3 centimeters, some storage space in the left side. Here you have the sound system, which came also standard on this version. Dwine audio, they call it, and it's really good. I tried before and the quality is good. I like very much that the quality around here and here, it's very good everywhere. And not only that, let me show you the trunk. But if you look on the upper side, yeah, if you remember on Tesla Model 3, we have here some plastics and stuff like that, but no, BYD decided to put this, the same soft material, really nice material also on the upper side, and you have 2 LED lights on the upper side there. So very good quality in every single area. That was really impressive for me to see. Down here you have some extra storage. It's not as much, it's not as spacious as the Model 3, but I think it's more than enough space here. Plus down here you have the cables, so you have also some extra space where you can add different items. If you want to fold down the seats inside, you have to go on the side, on the both sides, to do it like that. You don't have the options to fold it down from the interior. You basically have to do it from here. You just pull it and leave it down. Let me show you. Go on the other side. And also something that I forget to show you, it's the quality of the doors and the quality of the handle. So you can hear and you can feel the quality. It's extremely good. It feels really nice and premium, and it sounds premium. Hear this sound, man, it sounds like a super premium car. It has a lot of rubbers and good quality around here, and also down here some extra rubber, so you can see double rubber. So man, the quality is good. And also you have rubber here, something that you don't have in Model 3. So crazy. And also the rubber feels good quality. And also again here, and also up here. Man, it's nice. Man, it's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. Now that I get a little bit more in detail with the car and I have a little bit more time with it, now I understand it even better, and I can definitely tell you that it's a well-made car. Now, I put the seatbelt on the side. Usually it has a place here for the seatbelt where to stay, but let me put it on the side. Now, going inside here, you can see a little bit better the entrance and the space with the seats folded down. So from my point of view, It's quite fine. It's not huge, but quite fine. You can also add some storage around here, and also there you have like 10, maybe 10 centimeters, not 10, maybe 7 centimeters around there, kind of a step around there. And if you want to see it how it looks from the side, by the way, because you have the window, one window here on the door, the thing is that you have a pretty big entrance, and that's also very, very convenient. And this is the way it looks. Look at this. It looks pretty good. And also even up here you have good quality. I was impressed to see that. And you have also 2 speakers on both sides, but good quality in this area. Nice. And then down here, good quality. You have kind of a step here. You have also some extra storage on the legs. You have a flat floor, so I love that. It's the platform, it's made special for electric cars, and this is very, very important. And also if you want to fold it down, you fold it 60-40, by the way. You don't have other option other than that. And if you want to put back the seats, you can put it definitely extremely easy. And then close this trunk, and we will go forward. And probably I will also close this door because I want to go on the other side. Why I want to go on the other side? Because I have already set the front driver's seat in my driving position, so we can see how much space we have. Man, but it looks so good with the black. You can see the black with this green contrast, this contrast color, it looks great. Big entrance, as I said there, even though you have still a small window here, but you have pretty big entrance in the car. If you want to fold down the window, by the way, you can fold it almost completely down, which is great. Tinted windows, great quality around here. Even on the back doors, you have soft material everywhere around here. You can see the stitches is blue and white. Here you have Alcantara, very good quality. Here you have leather, and this leather is not real leather. It's synthetic leather, artificial leather, which is great. Then you have also here some plastic insertion, LED light around here. I will show you can change the colors. And then you have the button in black glossy. Ooh, I didn't see that before. And it feels also very good quality as you touch it. And here you have soft material everywhere. So quality wise, it's great. Good storage space, pretty good storage space for this class. And then Duina audio they call it. And then you have the speaker here. And here you have some aluminum plate with those kind of droplets from the ocean. It's inspired the design from the ocean. Big entrance, huge entrance basically. This is the way it looks. You can see the panoramic glass roof, which is all over the roof, and it looks lovely, really, really lovely. Make the interior much more brighter. Anyway, interior, it's very spacious, and I will show you that as we go inside. Those are the seats, the same animal-free leather, ecological leather. You can see the stitches in blue and white. Also, they are perforated, the seats on the rear, which is great in the summer, and also they are pretty big, man. I mean, the seats as a design and as a size, it looks like definitely a premium car. They are very, very premium as quality. Here you have Isofix. You can install 2 child seats around here. You can see the stitches, BYD on the headrest. So the headrest feels very, very good, like a nice soft pillow. I like that. Here in the middle you have also this armrest with 2 cup holders with ecological leather around here. So overall, the design of the car and the quality of the car, it's extremely well. Now, the front seats are kind of a sporty design, but in the back, I like the fact that you have this leather. You don't have plastic here, you have storage space here, plenty of storage space, but I love the fact that it's not a plastic, it's a leather here. Flat floor, huge amount of space on the legs. Going inside, close the door. Up here you have the hook. I already adjust the driver's seat in my position, so I can see how much space I have behind myself. I'm 173 centimeters, and this is the space. The space is huge. Look at this, huge space behind myself. I cannot stretch my legs too much on the front seats, but it's fine. And another thing is that down here, you can see, because the battery is down there, you have your knees a little bit higher. So depending how tall you are, you can stay with your knees a little bit higher. So you have like 3-4 fingers down here, but that's not a problem. You can stretch it a little bit, and then we'll be fine. Regarding the head space, I have still 4 fingers over my head, and the comfort on those seats, it's gorgeous, man. The comfort, one of the most comfortable seats. They really make good seats, and I'm surprised to see that. They are bright, they are nice. I feel very good here. A lot of good soft quality materials, LED light on the door, great visibility outside. So overall, I like it a lot, really. Super comfy. And also you have kind of a side support, you have this handle up here, you have an LED light. I told you, you won't find any halogen light in this car. And up here on the roof you have kind of a textile material, but very good quality textile material. Now going in the middle here you have two vents, very good quality. As you touch it, it feels great, even though they are in plastic and glossy plastic. It looks and it feels good. Some storage space around here, and a little bit lower you can press this and open it, and you have two USB, one USB-C, one USB 2. They are illuminated with blue light. Super convenient. Going in the middle here you have also kind of the same material as on the side, but going in the middle it's extremely easy. You can play with your legs around here, super easy, no matter how tall you are. And then you have still plenty of space on both sides, even though one is more in my driving position and one is a little bit more in the back, but overall good space on my legs. On my head I have like less space, like 3 fingers here. Stretch my hand completely, and then here completely. Extremely good space also on the side as well. And here is not as comfortable as on the side, a little bit stiffer on the back, but down here it's good. But overall for long, I think medium short trips, no problem, you can stay here without any problem. But yeah, I'm surprised. Very spacious for the size and the shape of the car. Regarding the dashboard, probably you already saw it before. Really nice design, really modern design. It looks slick, it looks inspired. They kind of inspired from the ocean, the lines and the idea, and it looks extremely well. I really like it. I like the steering wheel, it's quite nice, quite sporty. The big screen in the middle, which you can turn it, I will show you as we go in the front. You have a head-up display, you have a cockpit, and then the center console, really nice, really unique. You won't find this kind of design in other cars. So this is pretty good. So yeah, overall it looks quite nice. One big window from one piece, and just in case you're wondering, the front windows are double glass, guys. This is great. Now let me close it. The same quality as on the rear, the same design, very nice design, soft material, Alcantara, again leather here. Only down here you have some plastic. Very nice button in glossy black for everything. So child lock. You have folding mirrors, electric adjustable mirrors, lock and unlock, and other buttons for the windows. This is the handle, which look also great, and it feels very good quality as well. Then here you have the speaker, which have also a nice interesting design for Dwayne sound system. Another speaker, button to open the trunk, some storage space here, relatively good. BYD on this plate look also great at the entrance here, and it's also illuminated, no, or I don't know. I don't think, no, it's not illuminated, or no, it's not illuminated, but it looks like it is in the daytime. Then it's the pedals, no aluminum pedals. Here you have the handle to open the front, some storage space here, relatively good, not huge, but relatively useful. And a little bit higher here you have this microfiber Alcantara on the dash. You have these vents here, which are very smart. The vents here on the side, and also everywhere, I will show you when we go inside, they are smart, so you don't adjust it manually, they will adjust electrically, kind of electrically. And then everywhere on the dash you have this soft material with the stitches, really good stuff. Now this is the entrance, quite nice. This is the space in the front. I love the seats, super comfortable, big huge seats. Lovely design, like a premium car, like a Mercedes. Basically it looks definitely like some Mercedes cars, at least here in this area. You have side support, perforated seats, guys. They are heated, and also they have ventilation, so you have ventilated seats, heated seats as standard, side support, stitches, and up here again BYD, nice writing on the headrest. Super nice, super comfortable seats. I sit on them, I drive the car, and I like them. And from here, of course, you can adjust the seats, the position, and also the lumbar support, and also on the upper side as well, the side support. This is great. Now in the middle of the center console, under the center console, you still have USB-C. You have there 2 USB-C, and no, you have 1 USB-C, you have an SD card, and then you have a 12-volt port, and then you have some storage space to put different items. And plus this area here, it's in this leather, so quite cool stuff. I mean, I like it. From here you adjust the steering wheel manually. Let me go inside to show you. Now, once you go inside, first what I want to show you is the visibility around the windows is great, good visibility in the mirrors. This A-pillar is a little bit lower, like in a sporty car, so you feel like in a sporty car, but visibility outside on the windshield, it's perfect. Nothing to say. Good visibility in the mirrors in the middle, also nice tiny edges, but relatively good. And also in the back there, quite good visibility around the windows. So down here you have the armrest. Also it has a very nice, interesting, not design, but texture, the quality of the materials. They are not leather, or it feels like leather, but it's quite nice, like a rubber, something like that. It feels good. Then you have some storage space down there. You have two cup holders here where you can put your drinks, and a little bit forward you have this glossy with all the buttons. You have also plenty of physical buttons to change the settings. You have parking button. From here you put it in drive, in reverse, very easy. This selector, electronic handbrake, blind spot technology, traction control. From here you change different driving modes, so you can see you have eco, normal and sport mode. So this is super convenient and easy to change. Then you have here the wheel for the volume. You can stop the climatic system from here by pressing this button. It's very simple, just like that. Turn it on, turn it off. And then you have also this auto button for the climatic system, and then you have also defrosting button. Physical button for the most important functions. Here you have two places to charge your phone wireless, perfectly positioned right here. Again, some vents with a nice design, soft material. The glove box, it's down here, relatively big. You can put your stuff around here, and also it feels good inside, has quality. It's very good. Steering wheel adjustable, down, up, forward, backwards, simple as that. Very simple to adjust it. So let me lock it from back there. Very nice grip, the same leather, ecological leather, but very good quality, very good grip. Up here it's flat down here. Some black glossy physical button for cruise control and all the safety features around here. And not only that, but you have another two buttons here. One is for the screen. If I press this button, look at this. I can turn the screen vertically or horizontally. How cool and how convenient is that? How awesome is that? And then you have this button for the cameras, for 360 degrees camera. You can activate it from here, or yeah, you can see the side cameras everywhere. So look at this. How cool is that? So I mean, the resolution of the cameras are insane, and you have this big huge screen and you have such a good visibility. You can miss the parking spot. I mean, you can miss parking this car with parking sensors and all these systems. Plus you have this 360 degrees camera, which shows you exactly what happened around the car. So it's extremely cool, and you can also activate and deactivate from the steering wheel. On the right side, you have also the voice command and the multimedia, but you have some physical button to change these cockpit informations. Even though the cockpit, I think this is something that they can improve in the future. They can make it a little bit more complex, more with more detail and data, which they can show there. But even so, you can also see different information like energy flow. You can see the consumption, cumulative consumption. You can see the tire pressure and temperature in the tires, which is great. The time travel and average speed. And then you can also go left and activate this cruise control. I think this is the cruise control. No, this is the speed limiter. You can activate the speed limiter if you want to limit the speed. And then here you can choose between two different types of cockpit design. So this one, and they both look relatively similar, or this one like that. So you can choose between those two. Then you have the climatic system, which you can activate, deactivate from here. You have the vent level. You can also activate it from the cockpit, and these buttons on the steering wheel, which is great. You don't have to go in other menu. And then if here is the vehicle condition, if the car has some errors or something like that. And then here you have also this timer if you want to go on the track. So it's pretty cool from my point of view. It has many information, but I think in the future they can kind of improve those. And you see the speed and information about the cruise control, and here you can see the kilowatt and what happened with the energy. You use energy, you recuperate. It shows you a number. I will show you while we're driving. Different driving modes. Also you can choose between different regenerative mode. I will show you right now. Then you can see how much battery we have and how many kilometers you can still drive. The head-up display, pretty clear directly on the windshield. Yeah, it's pretty nice, also quite modern. Also, I want to show you something before we go to multimedia. Up here you have, or basically up here, it's better to show you, you have this vanity mirror with 2 LED lights on the both sides. Very, very fancy, very kind of expensive and premium. Then you have LED lights here, you have SOS button, microphones, and the mirror, you already saw it before. Now we go to the multimedia screen, kind of the same as on the Tesla Model 3 and Y. Big screen, very, very useful. You can also turn it vertically or horizontally like you saw it before. This is the home page. You have also some cool informations. For example, how many degrees are outside here on the right side, and 4G connectivity on the internet you have on the car, Bluetooth and location. Here you have the time, and then another cool information is that the car is equipped with an extra filter PM that kind of filtrate the PM 2.5, and it shows you how good is the air inside. It's 5 and outside is 28, so outside is not, it's clean, of course, in comparison with some cities where they have 135 or something like that. I saw in Brussels last week. Here it's 28 because it's still an area where it's super clean air. But man, inside the car can filtrate the air. And if you go here, let me show you, if you go to climatic system, if you go to air purification right here, you are in the city. This is a very important feature if you buy the car these days and you live in a city, because you wanna, if you care about your health, your lungs, you have to breathe fresh air, and you have to have these kind of features in the car. And you can see here inside it's 5, it's excellent air. Outside it's 2.8, it's also excellent, because in some countries they're also over 100, in most of the country, in big city, over 100, and you want to breathe a nice fresh air inside the car. And you can see PM 2.5 detection, and you wait a few moments and it will detect again. You can see, you wait a few seconds until it detects, it's kind of reset the detections. And then if you see that inside is not so clean, you can also press the purification, and now the car it starts to purificate and clean the air inside the cabin, which is extremely useful process. So I definitely like that, man. I really like it. From here you can set up the climatic and the vents and the climatic system with the temperature and all this information. You can press the smart. How cool is that? If you press smart, look at this. How many cars it's able to do that? You can see the air will go left and right. So this is moving around. So these vents here, here, and here, the air will move like left and right, left and right. And you can see on the screen, the graphic, how it's moving the air around left and right. Super smart. I wish I have this on my car. And then you can swing, you can avoid, you can focus. If you press focus, you can focus, and look at this. You can focus it on different areas. How cool is that? You can focus left and right and stuff like that, or you can put it smart. Super cool, and you can choose how you like to have it. So extremely advanced climatic system and stuff here in the car. So awesome. Then you go to vents and heating. Here we have heated steering wheel as standard, and it's heated everywhere. Then you have the heated seats 2 position, which is great. And then you have ventilated seats 2 position. How cool is that? Super cool for you and the passenger in the front. Then you have the air purification, and if you go to the settings, you have some extra settings for the AC and climatic system and vents, and I will show you that in a second. But all the settings and all the climatic system settings are down here on the down area. Also on the down area you have this button that gets you to the car settings, directly to the car settings, which is also super convenient. You can also split the screen in 2 if you want to have 2 different information or not. You can close the screen, and here on the front it shows you all the apps that are open, the same as you have on the tablet, and you can also close it just like that, or yeah, whatever. And this is the home screen. Home screen with navigation, DAB, you have phone here, you have also like BYD assistant and all kind of information. And let's start with the beginning. We go to the navigation system. Navigation system, it's quite responsive, it's quite fast, and I find it pretty good, and it doesn't have lag. This is something that I like. It's easy to understand. It shows you the traffic lights, intersection. It shows you also restaurants. It shows you also the charging stations, the parking lots, and it's really, it has everything you need right here, and it works relatively fast, so it's very convenient using this navigation as well. And then the cool part is that if you go to search for, you can find here whatever things you want. The most important thing in an electric car is the charging station. If you go to charging stations, it will show you all the charging stations around you. So you can see it shows you even information, the name, the address, what's around there, if you have coffee shops or restaurants or wherever. And if you choose one, then all you have to do is just press start. It shows you the address, it show you the name, and yeah, all this stuff. So from my point of view, very good navigation system. So it's between one of the best on the market these days. So you can also avoid different routes or show different things on the map. You can also deactivate the voice command, traffic on map. It shows you also the traffic, map orientation. There are so many settings here. And also on the right side, by the way, it shows you all the charging stations. You have also this button that shows you all the charging stations. It's so convenient. One button is for searching for charging stations, and one button it's pretty fast to show you the charging stations on the map. So how cool is that? All the electric cars should have this. So very good navigation system. Great job, BYD. Again, going forward, here's DAB and all the media, the telephone connectivity. You can connect Android Auto, Apple CarPlay to the car wireless, which is also great if you still need some extra connectivity and informations. If you go to vehicle image, you already saw those cameras around the car. If we go to the settings, and by the way, the car, it's able to install also different apps, external apps like Spotify, and you can have here also different apps in the future. I hope they bring YouTube and also other apps on the screen. Then you have the utility tools, where you have also that data monitoring, but you can also add different tools in the future. So it has the potential to be extremely smart. Now going to the settings here, smart charging, you have also this smart charging. You can also schedule the charging, but if you go to settings, you will find all the settings of the car right here in the settings menu. And if we go here to the first one, you have the cell data and connectivity. You have audio settings from the sound system, a lot of settings here. You have the display settings, the brightness, and so on. You have the version, the app, and on the more here you have also the language, time format. You can change the units, and you have also some extra infos. On the ADAS, there are all the safety features. Intelligent cruise control, they call it. This one with lane assist, lane keeping assist, emergency brake, and all that. Adaptive cruise control, you can disactivate from here. Driver assistance systems like lane support and all that stuff. You can also traffic sign recognition, high beam assistance, so the car will assist you, high beam and low beam, and then driver assistant warning. If you want to have it, you can activate it from here. So plenty of safety features. If you go to active safety, you have also some extra like emergency brake, like front cross traffic alert, and blind spot assist and traction control, parking assist, reverse radar. If we go to energy here, we have this intelligent torque adaptation. What mean that intelligent torque adaptation is that the car have a better distribution of power between front and rear axle, so it will kind of stabilize a little bit better on the road. It's a very smart system. Energy management, from here you can change how much regenerative brake the car to apply. If you want to put it on standard or on high, you can choose from here. And regenerative range mode here, so you can put it on standard or dynamic. Then you have charging settings. You can also change the charging settings here, like smart charging, you saw it before, or you can also charging port immobilization system. Not sure what is this. You lock it and unlock it from here. Good. If you go to consumption, here you have all the consumption and information about it, and also you have consumption curves that shows you what happened with it. I will show you in the test drive how it works. If we go to vehicle, again, plenty of settings, and what I like very much about this multimedia system is that easy to understand, easy to go in different settings. You have steering, if you want to have sporty, stiffer or comfortable, soft, brake assist mode, you have sport or comfortable, you have lights here, and you have ambient light. You can change the ambient light from here. You can choose whatever color you want. In the nighttime it looks great. The brightness of the ambient light and so on. You can also change the ambient light based on rhythm and so on, and also the headlights. You have head-up display that you saw it there. You can also customize it from here. You have so many options. I like that it's so easy to understand. The software, the screen, everything, it's extremely easy to go into the menu, in the settings, and it works very fast. It's quite responsive. Auto fold mirrors, tilt in reverse mirrors. You have great things here. You have AC, some extra AC settings, the seat settings. You have the lock settings here, notification. The car have some errors, and you can also kind of set up the notification, and cabin perception. If it has some child inside, probably I will deactivate this like you saw it before. And then you have the service here, where you have the information about the service, when you have to make the maintenance, the front wiper check and so on. So you have also all these settings around here. So overall, I think I show you almost everything. I don't know if I missed something. I don't think I missed something. I think I go in all the data and all the information. You have the manual here. You don't have on the paper anymore. You don't need it on the paper, the album, media center and so on. But in general, guys, that was the video. More info about driving, check out the test drive. There you get a lot of information. How is this car on the road? So definitely check it out. From my point of view, I think it's a great price. The battery, it's fantastic. One of the best battery that you can buy these days. Range is very good. Quality material, it's extremely good. Price is reasonable. I think it's a good price for what this car offer. Extended warranty, it's fantastic. And I like the car. I definitely like the car. I don't know, there are so many reasons to buy this car. Also, it's beautiful, great aerodynamic, 5-star safety, and plus the battery is one of the most safer, so you don't have to worry about exploding and stuff like that. Great job, BYD. Love the car. If you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, if you're in Germany, definitely check out Auto House Ries. Link will be in the description, also on the screen. They are very nice. Trust me, check them out. Go and make a test drive, go and see the cars. You might like it. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stay safe, and as always, we see us in the next one. Bye guys.